In the initial moments after a disaster occurs, as good as our first responders are, they're ultimately going to be overwhelmed. The CERT program is here to teach our residents basic skills for light search and rescue, medical operations, basically how to take care of themselves and their neighbors until that capacity deficit is fixed and the first responders are able to get to them.
Now, the concept is that the first responders are going to be overwhelmed and overtaxed when there is a disaster, and so having us prepared for that as a community, it makes a lot of sense.
We learned how to triage. We learned, of course, how to put out fire. It was the first time I even held a fire extinguisher, so that was great. And then we learned how to bandage people, how to identify if they are in just minimal need or very critical condition.
People here are passionate. There's a memory in this community about things like the Thomas Fire and the recent serious storms that we've experienced, where the connection for people is right in front of them about why this is important.
I felt like at least I should have some basic understanding of what to do, how to mobilize my family, my neighborhood, my community.
Someday, this absolutely could happen, and that we would be expected to, rise to the occasion and come out with all of the great stuff they've taught us, and hopefully save lives.
If something were to happen, doing something is better than doing nothing. So one of the things that they've told us all along is, only do what you're comfortable with. You have to be safe first. And if you don't feel safe going into a situation, hold up and just do what you can.
Ventura is the kind of place where people help their neighbors. And you see it here, I see it every day. People care about the city, they care about their neighbors. And giving them the tools to do the right thing in a time of need, they're passionate about that too.